Hey Pythonistas, this is another video in the Fluent Python series. In this video, we're going to be talking about a piece of the standard library that I don't use that often, but I'm interested to see if I can be productive and sort of find a use case for the deque. I believe that's how you say it. So this is the class collections deque, and it's a thread-safe double-ended queue designed for fast inserting and removing from both ends. So let's dive in, see what this is all about, see if we can be productive in it. This is Fluent Python. Stick around. All right, so from collections import deque. There are so many useful things in the collections. It's pretty incredible. Order, dict, default dict, and deque, which I haven't used. So apparently what we can do is we can set it up like this. Range, let's say range 10, that's fine. And then we get to set a max length for the deque. So let's append one. Let's see what happens. So what happened here? Let's append another one and just take a look at this. So what happened is from the right of the queue, 1 was added, 0 was pushed out. 0 is popped out of the, so sort of first in, first out. Okay, and then I appended another 1, and the 1 here was popped out, and 1 came on at the end, right? So this is a queue. And so if I keep adding 1s, this line will shift, sort of 2 leaves the line as new people come in, and it's a max length of 10. So if I did this, let's try this, deque range 10, but max length 12. Okay, max len, I have to define it that way. Okay, so b.append 1, b, 0 still in there. Append 1. We haven't reached our limit yet, but we should now. If I append 1 again, 0 got pushed out finally. Okay, so interesting. This is apparently more performant than using list in this way because this is a queue, so it has the ideas around a queue. And what we could do is rotate around, let's say, the number 5 here. Not sure, is it 5 or the 5th element? Let's see. Okay, so what happened? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or was it? Okay, so rotating takes items for the right, okay, from the right, and prepends them to the left. Okay, so what happened? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these got prepended to the front of the line, and then the other, so 7 wound up here at the back. So 8's going to be forced out next. But what I could do is rotate, let's say -1, and I need to do that on the array itself, on the queue. Okay, so what happened here? So 9 should have, or 6 should have been, let's see, -1. Items are taken from the left and appended to the right. So from the left, 1, and are appended to the right. Okay, so 8 got put over on here and 9 moved up. So 9 moved up in the queue, 8 was put on the back of the queue. So why would you use these kinds of queues instead of lists? Well, this max length is interesting because your list sort of could fill up unless you keep dumping items out of it. With the queue, you don't have to do that, and you can operate. If you're actually modeling something like a queue, you could use deque to actually do that. Okay, so honestly, I haven't used deque or queues in general, but apparently in Python 3 with async IO, it may become more of an important feature. And if you are doing something like modeling queues, which are very common in nature and in the world, this might be useful to you. So that's the end of chapter 2 for us. There are a bunch of videos just on chapter 2. And I think the next chapter is going to be even bigger. It's on dictionaries. So stick around and let's talk about dictionaries, one of the essential core components of Python itself. Stick around. We'll be back with more Fluent Python.